Welcome to my pre-algebra class. We're on chapter 6, section 1, and we're going to be working with points, lines, and planes. A point in geometry is the exact location in space. It has no size, and we use a dot to represent it and label it with a capital letter. So this is point A, and this is point B. A line in geometry is an infinite set of these points that extend forever in opposite directions in a straight arrangement. We name a line using 2 points on the line using lowercase, or we can name it by a lowercase letter. So this is line M, or line AB, or line BA. And the symbol for a line is just a bar with 2 arrows at either end. A plane is a flat surface that extends forever. It has no edges, but you use a 4-sided figure to represent it. And we name it with a capital letter. So a plane is like a wall in a room or a ceiling. So this is plane W. It's a flat surface. Collinear means that the points are all on the same line. So the points A, B, and C are collinear because they're all connected by a straight line, whereas D is not collinear to A, B, and C. We say 2 lines intersect when they meet at a common point. They cross and meet at a point. And 2 planes intersect at a line. So like if you just consider 2 walls in a room, where they connect in the corner, you'll have a line there. A line segment is part of a line that consists of 2 endpoints. It doesn't go on to infinity at the end, but there's an infinite set of points in between. And we name a line segment using its endpoints. So this is line segment AB, and the symbol for a line segment is just a bar with no arrows, and we put it over the letters for the line segment AB, or we could also name it BA. A ray is another part of a line. It has 1 endpoint, but it extends forever in the other direction. And we name a ray by naming its endpoint first and then writing 1 other point on the ray. So this would be, there's point B on here, this would be ray AB. And the symbol for a ray that we can use instead of the word ray is a bar with an arrow at the right. Even though it might not go that way, that's how we write it. And we always name a ray starting with its endpoint. An angle is 2 rays that are joined together and share the common endpoint. And we call that endpoint the vertex. In this case, ray BA and ray BC share the endpoint B, and they make an angle. So B is the vertex, and the rays are the sides of the angles. So we have ray BA and BC making the angle. There are 4 ways we can name an angle: by the 3 letters with the vertex in the middle, by the vertex, and sometimes they'll put a number in between the rays and we can name it by that number. So this is angle, and this is the symbol for angle, and we put that in front of the letters. Angle ABC, or we could name it the opposite way, CBA, but B has to be in the middle. We could name it by its vertex, angle B, or we could name it, if they put a number in between the 2 rays, angle 1. With this in mind, we're ready to start the assignment, so get a piece of paper out. Head it for 238, exercises 1 to 28. Problem number 2, the directions are name each figure. Number 2, we have a ray drawn, and its endpoint is Z, and a point on the line is N. So we will name it using the symbol and starting with its endpoint ZN. So that's ray ZN is our answer. Problem number 4. we have a line drawn, and it has 2 points C and B, and we're going to name it using the symbol, which is a bar with 2 arrows and the 2 letters of the points that are on that line, so line CB. We could also name it line BC. Number 6, give 4 different names for the angle that's shown. So I'll draw the angle and we'll come up with the 4 different names. Symbol for angle is the little cute angle here. We can call it angle T, the vertex. We can call it angle 3. We can call it by the 3 points, C, T, M, making sure the vertex is in the middle, or M, angle MTC. Problems number 7 through 10, make a sketch of each figure. So number 8, they want us to sketch line segment RS. So we make a line segment, and the 2 points R and S are the end points. So R and S, label them. Number 10, they want plane A. So we basically draw a parallelogram. And we label it A. Number 12, they want us to sketch angle CBA and angle ABD, and they share ray BA as a common side. So if they share ray BA, then BA must be in the middle. So ray BA, this is B and this is A, that's the common side. And we have angle CBA, so we can put the C here, and we have angle ABD, and D could be here, and there's our answer. Common ray is BA. Problem number 13 through 16, use the figure at the right and name another point that lies in the same plane as the given points. So if we draw that figure, I think I'll take that off and we'll try something else. So if we have this figure here, it's like a box. And we, this is A, B, C, D, E in here, F, G, and H. So number 14, name another point that lies in the same place as the given points, D, C, and H. So if we find D, C, and H, we can see that they're in, they make this side of the box. So another point that's in that same plane would be G. And then 16, they have points D, H, and E. So if we circle D, H, and E, here's D, H, and E. So they make the left side of the box, so A would be the other point. Still using the figure at the right, name 3 line segments that intersect at the given point. So number 18, point A. Well, here's point A, and we want 3 line segments that intersect there. So we have line segment DA, line segment AB, DAAB, and line segment AE. And number 20, point E. Here's point E. And the line segments that intersect there are AE, EF, and EH. Problems 21 and 22. First answer each question by picturing the geometric figure in your mind, then check your mental picture by drawing it and see if you're correct. So number 22, what are the sides of angle SYQ? Okay, I'm picturing it and I'm going to draw it. So we have X sides of angle SYQ. Well, it's an angle. And the vertex has to be the middle letter, so this is Y. S has to be on one of the other rays and Q on the other ray. So our sides are ray YS and ray YQ. 24. Which figure is formed by the intersection of ray GH and ray HG? Well, let's draw ray GH. This is ray GH. It's going that way. Ray HG would have to start at H and go the other way. There's ray HG. So if I put them the intersection of the two rays, what do they share? It has to be this part right here between G and H, so it's line segment GH. Problem number 26, write the name of the figure shown at the right. What's shown at the right is this figure. So that's ray. Here's a symbol. AZ starting with the vertex. And then 28. Find the answer to -2 plus 8 divided by -2 minus 10. Order of operations, we do division first. 8 divided by -2 is -4. And then we move left to right. -2 plus -4 is -6 minus 10. That'd be -6 plus -10 equals -16. Be sure and show your work for 27 and 25. 25 you have to find the least common denominator and then add them. And then 27, set up the word problem. You can use the calculator to help with the multiplication, but you have to show how you get there. That concludes the evens. Be sure and check the back of the book for the